What's good, man? Y'all already know what it is, man. We about to get into these videos real quick. I want y'all to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We have several videos that I'm going to go over, and I'm going to give my commentary on it and give my opinion on it as I always do, regardless if y'all like it or not. Now, check it out. We got Luce Cannon, who actually dropped a short today where he's talking about Compton Ricc, and Compton Ricc actually dropped a video. I don't know if it's in response to Luce Cannon, but it's in response to something. Compton Ricc also dropped a video going at Luce Cannon. We about to get into all of it. We're going to get a commentary, what we think about it and everything. But first up, we got this short clip that was posted by Luce Cannon earlier today. Now, Luce Cannon dropped this clip going directly at Compton Ricc, and he titled it, Compton Medea Ricc, put that on Nutty Block, you wasn't a buster in jail. Check it out.
Ricc, Medea, should I say? Use a whole mark, cupcake, sweetheart, cotton ball. Let's play truth or dare. Let's say, swear to God, and put this on Nutty Block, you wasn't getting extorted in the pen. PJ Butter didn't beat you up. You was asking him and begging to stay in his cell because you was scared to come out and go to the yard. You's a ho. Stop acting like you tough, boy. You's a real life mark, a marshmallow. Cottage cheese, all the condiments. You's a full-fledged buster. Sweetie, you not like that. You got these people fooled because you lift weights. Yeah, but I'm exposing you. Y'all about to see the next video that's coming out. Facts.
Now, Short Bus Luce been saying this about Compton Ricc for quite some time about this PJ Butter story where Compton Ricc supposed to have been getting marked out or whatever in prison or in jail or whatever. I don't know if it's jail or prison. I want to say it was jail, but who knows? It's kind of hard to understand Short Bus Luce at times. But at the end of the day, man, he's giving these accusations, saying this stuff. I actually thought it was over. I seen the gentleman on a panel together a couple of days ago, and I wasn't for sure if it was still up or not. I hadn't, reached out to either party to find out. I don't have any communication with Luce Short Bus Cannon anyway, you know what I mean? And like I've said before, me and Compton Ricc, we do chop it from here time to time. Just short little conversations in the DM on Instagram, and I really, hadn't reached out to him to ask or confirm it because it really, to me, I just took it for face value that the beef might have been settled or squashed once we seen there was a play that actually went down between Luce Cannon, Whack 100, and Jay Reed. Now, with that being said, Compton Ricc actually published his own video today, not only going at Luce Cannon, but he said that Luce Cannon's mom should have swallowed him. Check this out.
Here we go again. Luce Radio, I thought we was done with this. And it's starting to become tiring. I will agree it's starting to become tiring. But you know what? We must continue the show. Like they say, Dre Day only make Easy's payday. But in this case right here, Luce, you make my payday. Today they paid us our YouTube checks. And I can honestly say I made a lot of money off of you, sir. Probably one of the biggest months that I done had in YouTube history because of somebody that's as dumb as you. See, the little play that y'all put together that the whole YouTube world has finally come to realize what happened, it did me some justice. You see, because I made a lot of money off that video.
Hey, we definitely ran up a check off his dumb ass. Now, I know Compton Ricc definitely got a bag off of that interview with Jay Reed. Shout out and salute to you for that, though, for sure. And, hey, listen, shout out to Short Bus Luce, you know what I mean, for keeping us busy all month with all his shenanigans and antics that him and his little crew over there then put together for us to actually react to.
And I'm saving all my money up for the day. Your day. We ain't got to say what day that is. Because I done got in your girl's DM. I told you in my last video.
Sweetie!
I'm saving up to get her a wedding ring. But anyway, let's get to the business. I want to address Mrs. Cannon Radio. And I'm not talking about your girlfriend. I'm talking about your mother. Let's get serious here. And Miss Cannon, Luce's mother, I mean, no disrespect at all, but I do have to speak reality. I want to speak reality because your son is one of the worst cases, one of the worst kids that came out in the year that he was born in.
Were you ever in special ed classes as a young kid, or is this just totally made up?
Compton Ricc going in right now, man. Hey, the boy is slow as hell, man. Like, it ain't no getting around it. If you listen to a Loose Cannon video, you know damn well he's slow. Let's get back to the video.
He was one of the worst cases. And I want to say this. Before you laid down with his rat-infested father and you let him bust in your pee hole, it would have been way more pleasant to the world if you would have just bent over and let him bust in your backside.
Not his mama, cuz. Not his mama, man.
Now, I told your master.
Anytime you start talking about somebody's mom, the gloves is off. Definitely trying to let Luce know. Really, I want you to get mad. I want you to get upset. I'm gonna say everything that I can possibly think of. I done dodged your rat daddy. Now I'm talking about your trifling mama. I mean, he didn't say that. He did say it respectfully, but I'm just saying though, that's now when we saying that, I really want you to get up out your hookup. Come on, come get this fade.
I told your master Whack 100, I sent him a text the other day, and I said, get your dogs, man. Because I know you're not ready for this. Get your dogs, Whack, back them up. But it seemed like you ignored it, and this circus continued to go on. You got everybody thinking it's a play. Well, I don't play. I might laugh and joke, but I don't play with folks. So since you didn't get your dogs, I must address all the stooges. Larry, Curly, and Mo, and Luce. You are curly just like a wire. The wire that you use to get everybody on phone taps. And speaking of phone taps, once again, I know you guys record, and it feels good to see how this game played out. You guys almost crashed on live the other day. So since the Stooges want to continue, because now I'm starting to see that your master is actually sending you guys. At first I thought maybe I was tripping, but it seems like your master is sending you Stooges for wreck. Now,
all right, so Ricc, you know, you my guy. I rock with your channel. You know what I'm saying? And I respect, like, you know, a lot of stuff that I respect the way that you put your videos together. And you also, unlike me, you try to give a positive message at some point. I just don't give a fuck. But I definitely was feeling that from the beginning. Now, at one point, I did say, like, at one video, you know, I did say, like, hey, you know, if Whack wanted this and that, he could get with him. Them dudes is cool. Y'all trying to, don't put them, you know, because I kind of was feeling the same way. But that was one video. The next video, I was like, nah, hey, Compton Ricc, I feel you, but nah. Whack feeling some type of way about that Jay Reed interview. Why? We know at this point. But the crazy part about it is, they was all on that phone call together, though. Whack Benson and these boys at Compton Ricc. Those two dudes is puppets. 600 is a puppet. Luce Cannon is a puppet.
There's rumor to be told. Compton Ricc gets knocked out in state prison. What a nice fairy tale that is. Shout out to the Hub and Dub card. About 20 years ago, probably more than 20 years ago, when I was 19, I walked up in the state prison, pushing my line like I pushed my line. A respectable young man. But you know what? We not gonna even get to that. We let the homie, he wanna come to YouTube and get his career started. Go ahead and get your career started. Shout out to the Hub and Dub card, and we gonna leave it at that. What happened?
Shout out to Compton and Watts.
Happened that day. Some of our world's greatest, just in case. Let's just say it did happen. And let's just say our world's greatest have took losses, but we're not talking about a fight here. We're talking about what's in front, not in my past, because what's in my front, I'm the one on top of the hill right now. I'm the one y'all playing catch up to.
And I'm going to do you one better, though. See, if you ever been to prison, and I don't know if Luce ever been to prison or not, or how often he done been locked up or whatever, right? But prison, jail, county, whatever. youth authority, wherever you done been locked up at, right? It ain't never ever to me, and a lot of people that I'm 40, I'll be 46 this year or whatever. It ain't never ever been an issue about you getting beat up when you locked up. It's always been about, did you fight? You better fight. Like my big homies would tell, like we used to talk about getting locked up. Like, hey, no matter what you do, make sure you fight. It don't matter if you win or lose. Make sure you fight. Because if you don't fight, oh, you're going to have a hard bit. Yeah, they're going to run you up out of there. You're going to end up in PC. You're going to be at one of them protective camps. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't never heard too much about nobody getting, you know what I mean? Like nothing crazy, no crazy talk or like, you know, oh, you got knocked out and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now, these newer dudes, you know, I hear a lot about, oh yeah, such and such got knocked out in the county, and it don't matter if you got knocked out or not. I don't care what nobody say. As long as you stood on your square and you threw your hands, if the man got the best of you, that don't make you no less of a man. This is the reason why people picking up guns instead of fighting, because you got people who are idiots that's trying to like belittle somebody just because they lost the fight. Shut up.
You know, I'm trying to go somewhere, but back to Luce, mother, Mrs. Cannon. I'm gonna rip your whole family tree apart. As much as this man right here continue to think that he's the boogeyman.
You think you just tough because you lift weights?
You know, when the light come on, the boogeyman disappear. And when we talk about light, they got this thing now, they call it switch. Now all this money that I make off your son, I'ma donate it to his enemigos. Yeah, I'ma donate a nice crate of artillery to his enemigos, and hopefully they know how to get rid of this pest.
Yeah, hey, donate it to me. Send it. You got my got my contact. I don't mind going all the way there against Luce, because I feel like he's an idiot and I'm gonna get a bag off of it.
And now, they say he's a rolling 60 Crip. Rolling 60 Crip. Well, I don't consider him to be a rolling 60 Crip according to the streets. And no disrespect to one of the greatest that moved in that section, Big U. He's a Big U Crip. He's a Big U 60 Crip, I should say. Now, whatever y'all put on him, whatever y'all got against that man, that's y'all business. I'm not here to defend that, because I don't know that, and I don't put jackets on people and don't really too much care what goes on in that sector. If that sector ain't handle their business, y'all always talk about that, but you guys are out of town, out of Dodge. Y'all don't even drive your vehicles that way anymore.
And I always thought about this, though. First and foremost, nobody really cared about the Big U Grid program besides the people that they had following them on Clubhouse. Second of all, if you got an issue with Big U like that, somebody just pull up and catch a fade. Y'all know, listen, LA ain't that big. Y'all know mutual people. Call somebody who knows somebody, set it up and go get it. But I forgot. 600 turned it down talking about, I don't fight rats.
At all. You hide out in Las Vegas. So, until you come out here in these streets, Mr. Boogeyman, and stop hiding out in Vegas, we don't care about what you talking about. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? It's gonna be your ass, Mr. Boogeyman. I'm the ghost buster. So again, like I said, I got in your girlfriend's DM and I let her know, don't you worry about nothing, sweetheart. I'm gonna stack up as much money as I could off this content. I'm gonna spit it so these people can get it every time that clown man of yours get out of line. I'm gonna rack up more dollar signs, and I'm gonna make sure when I get my money right, I'm gonna buy that wedding ring, and I'm gonna find you, Mrs. Light Skin. You're kind of actually cute. You're almost cute. You just cute enough for me to toy around with and throw you back.
Definitely thick as fuck.
To Figueroa, where you came from. The only thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to keep my promise as a man, make sure that young, handsome child of yours grow up to be a well-respected gentleman. And then we're going to put him up for adoption and let him go find him a nice, caring family that want to take care of him. Take care of the little bastard once I continue to crash his father and bury him in Inglewood Cemetery so he could be with his imaginary enemigos, his ops.
This nigga said he gonna put the little boy up for adoption.
As so he say. Now, Luce Radio. I would advise you and your Stoogen clan to go find somebody else to meddle with. This is a warning. I'm going to tear your whole family tree apart. I'm going to dig up all the dirt that I could, and I'm going to break down you guys' genetics. Now, we will be sending a prison package to your father. And inside that prison package will be a rat trap. And hopefully that he can clip his tail with it and have enough room to have you right by his side. And both of you guys could sit in that jail cell and rot. They say,
listen, if my daddy was a rat, I would never be on YouTube, Instagram, or no other social media talking about other people telling. Deal with your own backyard first before you run out in the streets talking about who ratting and who telling and exposing people. Do a docu-series on your YouTube channel about your daddy and all the people he told on and how much time he got them and how you despise your daddy because he was a snitch. Do a video on that.
Rock, you don't supposed to wish jail on nobody. But these guys then told they way into a situation that they might not be able to get out of. They say Luce Cannon like to put his hands on women. I said, I ain't seen Luce Cannon slap himself. They say, no, Rock. He like to whip on his women like he did his last girlfriend, which is his first wife. I said, that ain't my business. If he put his hands on his wife and her brother and her daddies then put him in a casket, so be it. So be it. I'm not here to defend that. What I'm here to do is roll out that coffin myself and stick him up in it, shove him right in those walls, like I said in Inglewood Cemetery. Mrs. Cannon, I hope you don't hold me and look at me as I'm an evil person, because I'm not. You will have to be the representation, the poster child of safe sex. It's a whole lot of women that's coming up right now in these times that's going to be held and faced with the challenges of protecting themselves with safe sex.
All right. Okay, listen. This shit then got out of. I mean, it was already out of hand. I can't say that. I can't say that I'm like Compton Ricc Rock. You wrong, right? Because at some point you just say the hell with it. I'm about to go all the way in on him. I felt like he took the high road long enough, maybe even longer than he should have. He should have been went off on him, possibly. You know what I mean? But we're here now. This is where we at. Will there be a fade? I can tell you this. Compton Ricc Rock definitely want one. And I'm not just saying that based off of content. Compton Ricc Rock definitely want a fade. And he ain't scared. He ain't backing down. I would prefer for cooler heads to prevail. I think we may not be past that point. We may not be past the point of where this could be handled diplomatically by conversation. Like, listen, you keep my name out your mouth, I'll keep, we just go our separate ways type of issue. I'm not sure. I haven't had that type of conversation, but I'm not sure if that's where it is. You know what? I think what I think I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna reach out to Compton Ricc Rock. I just want to have a conversation with him. And some of what we talk about, definitely everything we talk about, definitely ain't gonna be online. And I'll find out, what's cool and what's not cool for me to really speak on or whatever, because it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm a man, and I don't reveal my conversations. I don't record phone call conversations, nothing like that. I just ain't that type of person. But ultimately, I'm a black man. and this is all bullshit aside, like no laughing, no joking or nothing. Ultimately, I'm a black man, and I definitely would prefer fades over the other alternatives, right? But even if we can stop fades from happening, because I don't know about Luce Cannon because he be lying about his age, but the majority of us are is like 40 and up. Let's just be all the way honest and real. So at our ages, I don't really necessarily see a point in actually really getting into a fight over words. But things have been said in this conversation, accusations have been made. When you begin to call people rats and snitches, I don't care how old I am. Something got to be done about that. You feel what I'm saying? So when those type of conversations happen, you know, talking diplomatically may be off the board. I don't know. Like I said, and even Compton Ricc said it in this video. I thought after the other night everything was over with. The way that Luce was talking while Compton Ricc was on the 100 show, he was agreeing more with Compton Ricc than he was with Wack. You know what I mean? So for it to continue is beyond me. I really don't know what the mind state of Short Bus Luce is, because you know he a little off. But at the end of the day, man, Compton Ricc ain't playing. If put it this way, unless somebody else was able to intervene at this point, if they seen each other, it would be up. And I'm not saying that it's gonna be because of Luce. But get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Back with another video. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Shout out to all my haters that be in the comments. I see y'all. I'll be reading it, laughing. But other than that, man, see y'all in the next video. Ruler Gang.